we've had our policy rate at its floor for almost 2 years now. Yesterday, we took it off that floor. We raised interest rates by 25 basis points to 0.5%. And we signaled very clearly that we expect our policy rate will need to rise further. Interest rates will be on a rising path. So, how quickly we move interest rates up on that rising path, or how slowly we move them up on that rising path, is going to depend on the evolution of the Canadian economy and our outlook for inflation. Inflation is well above our target, and there are upside risks, and we are, given that we're starting well above our target, we are more concerned about those upside risks. And so if we feel that we need to move more quickly, we need to be more forceful, we're prepared to do that. And so I'm not going to rule out a 50 basis point move in the future if we felt it was necessary to move more quickly. And what you see in an economy when inflation expectations become unmoored is that nothing in the economy works well. Inflation becomes, what did we see in the 70s? Everybody felt like they were getting ripped off because, they'd get their paycheck, but prices would go up. There was a lot of strikes. There was a lot of labor strife because workers always felt like their wages weren't keeping up with inflation. So, what we've learned from history is that the economy just does not work well when inflation expectations become unmoored, and that's why it's really critical that you keep them moored. In the current context, we have these big supply disruptions that are boosting inflation. And as the pandemic eases, those supply disruptions should gradually work their way out. Provided we keep inflation expectations well anchored, as those things work out, inflation should come down. But if we let inflation expectations become unmoored, then when those supply constraints ease, inflation won't come back down, and it'll be much more costly to get it back down. So that really, I think, outlines why that is critical part of our thinking going forward.